everybody, my name is Pudge, P-U-D-U-H-G-E. I am a Twitch streamer, and I mostly stream Kaizo Mario. And I thought I would do a little tutorial here on the emulator that I use, which is the SNES9X. There are many emulators out there that you can use. Obviously, the best option is to use a console. There are many consoles out there that you can connect to a capture card, which would be much better for response time when playing these games. But if you're like me and you don't have that option, emulators are the way to go. And there are many emulators out there. I encourage you to check them out. But SNES9X has been the best option for me so far. I've had the most luck with. So we're going to take a look at it, and I'm going to show you guys what you need. So first of all, you're going to find out that Google is your best friend. Google is by far the easiest way to get anything you need. You do not need to know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy to find anything that you need in this program. So first of all, you look up SNES9X. That's simple. I personally don't like using the website. I prefer to use secondary websites. I use the emulator zone to get mine. But look around, find a website you like. I find that as long as you're using Google Chrome, you're less likely to download something you don't want as far as like a virus goes. So I have not had any problems with this website. But again, check out the websites and see which one you trust. So once you click on there, ta-da! So we're on the emulator zone. Down below here are your options for a SNES9X. Depending on the Windows you have, you can do 64-bit or 32-bit. I have a 64-bit, so I had already downloaded that. The second thing you're going to need is floating IPS. And that's a tool that'll allow you to break apart, that'll let you apply patches. I'll show you guys that in a little later. Also, you need 7-zip. Oop. Yes, I meant 7-zip, not 7-zero. That's another program you want to download. This will allow you to unzip files, pure and simple. Again, I have that program on my computer already. So, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is open up a new folder, and so you have a folder for it. I've already created one here, and inside here I've already put a patch so we can play with in a few minutes. But you would take your copy of SNES9X and you would put it in there. Obviously, you'd find it in the download file. I'm going to assume everyone knows how to download stuff and how to extract things from a downloaded folder to another folder. Yay! I'm smiling even though no one can see me on camera. Anyways, so you have your SNES9X folder. You're going to right-click, and you're going to go to the 7-zip program, and you're going to go to Extract here. Ta-da! Do-do-do-do. So everything in here is just like it's just stuff. Unless you want to look up stuff, for the ins and outs of this stuff, you obviously have that option. But for me, it's just stuff. And it's literally what I call it as I grab another folder. I call it stuff. You can call it what you like. And pretty much this is all stuff that I will put into this folder. Because right now the only thing you need is this. Right now if I double click on this, you're done. There's nothing more you have to do. Once you've unzipped that zipped folder, this is ready to go. There's nothing else you have to do. All you need now are ROMs. Where do you find those ROMs? I can't tell you. But just like I did a few moments ago, if you Google ROM of any game, you should find results. And as I mentioned before, if you use Google Chrome, they're probably going to catch them before they give you the virus. So please be careful the website you used. I swear to you, I've used the same websites over and over and over again for the ROMs that I use. And I'll have no viruses, but then all of a sudden, like, ROM number, 57 that I've downloaded will become the one that has a virus thing that I have to, back off and grab for another website. But there's so many websites out there that you can find a ROM. It's not too hard to do. if you want to patch Kaizo games, which I'm going to explain in a little bit, you're going to need obviously a Mario ROM. The thing with ROMs is that the idea is that you own a copy of it. You're okay to do whatever you want to that ROM if you own it. So by you downloading a ROM and not actually owning the game, that's what's illegal. So I actually own a copy of Super Mario World, so I don't feel guilty about it. But the other aspect of it is that these companies don't sell this game anymore. If you go out there, you cannot go out there and buy a copy of Metal Gear Original for a Nintendo. It doesn't exist. Or it's a buttload of money because someone else is making it. But Nintendo isn't making it. Some guy has it in his basement and he's trying to sell it to you for $1,000. And if you're spending $1,000 on that game, you're probably not playing it. You're probably just also going to keep it in a glass case for showing. So that's basically the idea. No one's selling it for you to use it. So that's kind of why we can do this. I don't know if that's the best excuse, but that's mine. So if you have a copy of said Super Mario, hold on, let me grab it out of my off-camera folder here that I didn't want to open up on camera. You have a folder that'll say, it'll say Super Mario Original, it'll say Super Mario Vanilla, whatever it says. You can drag it or you can click on, you can drag it right to here and ta-da, you're playing Super Mario. Also, if you hit File, Load, it'll also take you to a folder. You could go to a folder and it'll have a ROM in there and you'll be able to click on that. And if you've played something in recent, it'll be right there for you to also click on. So those are other ways you can do it. Once you're in your emulator, again, I don't really play with a lot of these things. Sound, if you want to get rid of the sound, you can mute the sound. If you do any of these here, it just sometimes sounds weird. That doesn't sound so bad. Huh. I've had it where it sounded really weird. I don't know. Anyways, input over here. If you're using a SNES controller, it's really easy to set this thing up because the keys match exactly to the buttons. No problem. However, if you're using a different kind of controller to play these games, you're basically going to have to mess around with it a little bit to figure out what buttons do what and where you want them to be. But it's nice that you can configure this on your own. And the last thing I want to show you guys is that this has save states. You just press Shift F1 and you've created a save state, and you can do that all across the board and make as many save states as you want. But save stating is shame stating. Don't do it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that's it. You guys should be good to go from there. If you want to play Kaizo, you're going to need something called a patch. And I already have a patch in here to show you guys. Again, a great website to get patches from is Super Mario World Central. Patches are perfectly legal. You can alter a game if you old it. Yay! So Super Mario World Central is a great place to go for any patches that you want. I recommend the first patch you get is Learn to Kaizo. That is a great tool to help you get the basics of Super Mario. I was blown away from like the very first level of Learn to Kaizo. I was like, wow, I did not know that these things were in this game. So I completely encourage you to take a look at that. So what are you going to need in here? You're going to need the flips that we talked about. Now we'll just add that right into there. So you're going to double click flips and it's going to pop over here in the corner. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit apply patch. This will show up. You're going to double click on the patch. So it says select patch to use. You're going to double click there. And now you need a ROM. Whoop. I'm going to use my ROM. Again, just kind of don't want to show you guys all my stuff. And then it wants a destination for your ROM. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. Sorry for doing things off screen, guys. Again, I don't want you guys to see all my stuff. But so now it's looking for a select output file, which is obviously just basically where do you want your destination for this hack. So you could click on the ROMs folder, save it there. The patch was applied successfully. You open up ROMs. Ta-da! There it is. And now you can play a Kaizo Mario. The nice thing about SNES9X is that once you apply a patch, it recognizes it as a SNES9X game, as something you can play on SNES9X. So that logo will pop up. You can double click on it, and boom, you're playing. And you get to play a Kaizo hack. Just like that. So I hope that answers everyone's questions. I hope that made everything easy. It's very simple to do. It does take some time to learn if you didn't know in the first place. I've been playing with this a lot. I've even learned how to create patches. The emulators are great if you're going to start working with Lunar Magic, which is a program that allows you to create your own Super Mario World ROM hacks. And I might do a tutorial of that in the future. I'm not the best person for that at this moment, but I am learning. So maybe in the future you might see something. But I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you guys in my stream. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, or you can check out my stream. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I usually stream between the hours of 10 and 1:30 Eastern time, but check out my page, and I would love to connect with you guys with any further questions you guys might have. So thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.